G'day Kovsies, my name is Peter Malan and I am here at the rugby fields of the University of the Free State. It's hot, it's windy and it's the Sunday before the examinations start. Most students will be out there studying and preparing for the examinations that are about to start. But as you can see in my background, these people are out here training for a cause. Yes, it's female rugby at its best. We are here to find out what exactly they stand for, how they started and what their plans are for the future.
My name is Mahauta. Tlake is the surname, but everybody here calls me Goldie. Yes, I am the founder of this team, I guess. I also manage the team with the help of the coaches.
What previous experience do you have to rugby? What position do you play? And why do I see CUT rugby on your shirt?
Well, that's where I started rugby in CUT back in 2012 when I was studying there. That's when my love for rugby actually started. And yeah, coming to UFS, I was like, this is very strange that we don't have women's rugby, and started it. So yeah.
I think it's pretty awesome that you started it. I feel it's important that people know this is the first year that we've ever had, a women's rugby team on this campus, even though it's not really supported by management, as far as I could gather. What is your take on that?
Well, we are still hoping that the management will still come around. Actually, we had a feedback last week. I think it was in response to that article that came out as well. So they have acknowledged and have heard our cry. So they are willing to sit down with us. Hopefully they said they're going to have a meeting soon. So we are still waiting for feedback on that.
Well, my name is Wile Dube. I play centre.
A quick lady. Anyway, you said previously that you started playing rugby at school level. So how exactly did you experience it when you came to this team in terms of organisation and support from different people?
Well, when I first started playing for Wolverines, we were just a small team. But what I liked about the team is that it was a team that promoted unity, oneness, because we had ladies that have never played rugby before and had to take everything baby steps, and yeah, but from outside we didn't get as much support as we are getting now.
Your talent drew the attention of the Cheetahs. How exactly did you experience your involvement in that team, and also how does it differ from the current squad that you're playing for?
Well, when I started playing for Cheetahs, oh my god, it was like a great experience. I enjoyed it. Played with great ladies. I learned a lot from the coaches and the other players. I learned about the fact that if you make mistakes, even if you're playing for a provincial team, it's still fine. You can still learn, and it's not about competition, it's about enjoying yourself and growing as you play.
Hi guys, my name is Siatola Sibisi and I play lock. Yeah.
As far as I understand it, before you came to this team, you have never played rugby before or knew anything about it.
No, I have never even, I just watched it, didn't think I would have ended up playing it, but then yeah.
So how did you experience, coming into a rugby team? What did you learn and did you enjoy it?
At first, because of our first coach, we had a lot of, misunderstandings. But then as time went by, I've learned a lot. I can play sevens now and I can play 15s, and I know the position and how I'm supposed to carry out my position. Yeah, so I've learned a lot, even discipline. There's qualities that I didn't know, even if you're a good player, just because you are not on time, you still bench, So it's a lot of things that I've learned here. Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time. Enjoy the rest of your session.
Thank you very much. Bye.
I'm Dombovuyo, I'm Kelempocho. I play hooker, number 2.
How exactly did you get involved in rugby?
I started playing rugby in high school. I was kind of forced to go and play rugby because I was buying classes, and then I fell in love with it.
I'm actually glad that you fell in love with it because, as I understand it, you are currently part of the Cheetah setup. Can you please explain what you do there and how it works?
I joined this team mid-May, and then they were trialing for Cheetahs, so I was like, okay, let me go and trial as well. And then we went to trials. I got lucky enough to be selected on the squad of the Cheetahs, and then I played hooker there. It was a great exposure, even though I didn't play throughout the season. I only played through the pre-season. Yeah, but it was a great exposure. I learned new skills and I met new people, and then it was a great experience. Yeah.
Now, Coach, it has been a difficult season. What exactly is your plans on improving for next year that's coming up?
It's been a difficult season for us because the ladies are not used to rugby. Not all of them played rugby before. So what I wanted to do now, since we suffered a lot from skill in the previous games, I want to help them build skill first. Fitness and everything comes last. If they can have the basics and get more mature in the game with basics and everything, then I think they'll improve more.
Do you think things would change dramatically if the varsity started supporting you guys?
Most definitely, because we'll get more numbers, then there'll be more competition, which means the ladies will get better and the team also get better.
You were recently named Beyers Nudia's Best Rugby Player of the Year. Do you feel that you can make a contribution to this team?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you don't just get an award like that. So I think the girls need the help, and we're willing to help. We're being patient with them. We're going all the way. So yeah, definitely. I think I can.
Do you know anything about the past season? What went wrong? How did it happen? And how they can improve upon it?
The past season, I think the only problem was the lack of support from the varsity. There was no coaching staff, there was no proper structure, so everyone was just leaving, and then at the end there was no players, no coaching staff, and then they had to start all over again. So now they're off season, so we're basically preparing them for next season, which starts next year. So I think if they get proper support from the varsity now, things will be way different, because they have coaching staff now, they have everything, they have equipment. The only thing that they lack now is the support from the varsity.
As it starts pouring out here, we bring this segment to a close. Now you know everything about the team, and despite the fact that they had a difficult season, just like the famous yellow mutant portrayed by Hugh Jackman, they will heal and be strong next season better than ever before. I am Pieter Malan for Kovsies TV Sports. Enjoy the rest of your day. See you next time.